Welcome back to the Last Chance Qualifiers. We're back here. Like T1 have gone for a draft that's looking to peak probably around the 30-minute mark. So at that point, they should have deleted all the outer towers and have an opportunity to go in the high ground. Little stun to open up. Nice hook back. And of course, if you're Imran has to level leap, what are you? So he'll just accept his first blood go in the way of Anna. You're also seeing Frank has gone for wild axes. Like he can't level Call the Wild in this lane. It's just, you're up against the Maiden who's going to get Frostbite level 2, right? So it is a very much hard counted lane for Infamous, which is kind of unfortunate considering they're going to need the Beast to do a lot in this game. At least they hit an arrow beautifully done to get a kill on Whitemon, simply because you don't have a reliable stun to lock the Lesh in.
Oh, top lane, Frank getting low. He needs to dodge his hook. It's so hard. Anna's just going to walk up, doesn't even bother going for the hook. He simply walks up and pops that rod. And also we see actually going to go for another kill, but yeah, bottom lane there was action too. So that is going to be able to get a zone as no one's rotating over to stop that bottom lane. That's a kill. That's a kill on Medusa, a big one.
They baited themselves in as well. Like, they thought they could get the Undying, the mistake that we always make, and Cuckoo will even get to deny himself afterwards after getting a double kill.
Obviously a big factor as to why they were able to get those 2 kills initially at the bottom. Thompson nearly going down the middle, but will live, has TP support, and now they're going for the turn. Pango's dead. Beautiful turnaround from T1. He had to avoid the arrow.
All of a sudden, arrows in your face, but Thompson dodges death. Beautifully done there. Leaving farm before heading back to base here. He wants to min-max, as he has got a lot of mana left. And meanwhile, on the top lane, looks like Frank's been found out of location. A little bit of a pickle. As soon as the Mirana shoot mid with the arrow, they knew they could take that kill top. That's a frustration in the mid lane as well. Bot lane, in the meantime, though, bigger frustrations coming. Parker barely able to dodge death here, but it's wrapping around on him. One more tap would end him. They'll finish off the Witch Doctor first, probably. Zephyr.
K3.
Oh, it just doesn't matter, man. It's the Tombstone zombies that are doing the damage. Kuki will be able to get the follow-up, and this lane is getting mighty spooky for Infamous. I mean, the rotation's the key detail here. Not just from the mid, but from the supports before this. Like, it feels like Infamous are slow in comparison to what T1 are doing, which is why this is starting to just turn into a dump string. Medusa out of mana and out of life. Double kill for Whitemon, and Leostar has TP down here basically for nothing. It's going to be very difficult for them to mount a defense.
Got a bit of a clash once again, potential.
Ring control off the mark this time around, so Thompson will be hit up by the Maledict, does need to retreat away. Michael can keep poking, but instead he turns around to assist. Zephyr doesn't care though, he's already got his kill into Affliction. The irony of the ban with Maledict being the one afflicted in the end. Oh, Zephyr will die, but the amount of tension he drew, he's got to be happy with the result.
Despite, trading himself, but Anna, hook, yes it is going to land. Michael attempting the dodge. Anna being very careful with where to hit it, and sure enough, lands it and gets the kill, so on that Pudge doing work. Look at Thompson, he's going to go into the jungle, try to steal the rest of these creeps, and he does for the most part. Punishment
coming though. Leostar in position to stun Thompson up, the slows come out, and he cannot get about. It's going to fall down, Zephyr charges in though, Parker brought low, stun interruption, CM not able to assist with the ultimate anymore. Primal coming out, but the Primal Beast will be able to walk away successfully. The key detail though is the Medusa stays alive.
Yeah. That's important now. Again, she lost a bit of that farm, but hey, they killed the Leshrac, so an eye for an eye, I suppose. But Anna trying to find a kill. He gets one onto the Witch Doctor. He takes out the creep as well, pretty much knowing that he's dead at this point. And just runs at the Medusa. And T1 not really interested in defending it. Instead, they're interested in fighting mid.
Oh yeah. Watch this. Zephyr's going in. He's got the Pulverize ready. No chance for the Royal Thunder to come out. They commit everything to get rid of Leostar because they know if he's dead, the Infamous can't fight. Thompson. Oh my god, this is so gluttonous. Roll Thunder comes in, stuns are there, and Thompson will pay for his greed.
Well, Undying was nearby, only a level 1 Soul Rip though, so not even worth it at that point, and with the Tombstone, it came out way too late. So they're not going to be careful, they're just going to charge them again.
Yeah, they're smoked up. You mentioned ganking, T1 says, yes, we'd like to do that. However, it's going to turn around on Thompson, whoopsie daisy. Roots will not stop the Death Wall coming out. He might be saved by the Bloodstone, but it's going to be a little bit tight on the exit. Just about staying alive. No, the final tip!
This Leshrac doesn't have the IO partner to that point, right? No, and I understand the idea of having an Undying. Yeah, sure, he can provide that Soul Red deal, but it's certainly not the same capability, even if it was level 4. But Undying apparently walks into a death trap right there. The Bloodstone going to be activated once again. You see this the scream coming off the backgrounds from Parker, but it has worn off, and now with the stone gets worn off, he's in trouble. Medusa's just dead. The Dismember on top. The new blink picked up by Anna, able to get the positioning as a result. Beastmaster, he's not the happiest right now.
And Topson, good God, if that had been the wrong place, wrong time, and actually opens up an opportunity to go in. Hook's going to come out into the dismember, so Pangolier can't even initiate here. Instead, he's going to be popped and dropped, and Frank, Primal Roar, it's a leave me alone scream. But Zephyr's chasing, BKB still activated, he'll stick on top of Frank, and just as T1 were probably willing to leave the base alone, now they're going to be invigorated to go in again.
Yeah, and Leshrac now shows up. Again, Thompson wasn't here for the very beginning, but with him showing back up, they lose the Primal Beast, but maybe Leshrac regretting this. He's got the Aegis. It's likely going to be burned. There we go. So eventually goes down, but of course resurrecting with that full life, full mana. So not the end of the world. T1 pushing back in. Buyback for the Witch Doctor, the Son of Medusa. There's that Stone Gaze, and the immediate retreat for T1.
I think instead, actually, the goal here for T1 is going to be to pivot top, push in, maybe take that tier 2. Although as soon as I say that, Thompson seems to be partying. Oh wow.
Real style, though.
Yeah, but he rolled funded.
He's got TP worst case. I mean, he's kind of just toying with Thompson, it feels like. But it's going to be rolling out eventually. Anna's dead.
Yep, they got the Primal Roar, the follow-up as well. Whitemon at least able to get away with the Glimmer Cape. Like, all these cooldowns are longer than what T1 has. However, T1 didn't look to pounce, and now as a result, these are all coming off cooldown for Infamous. They're ready to fight here. Rolling Thunder in, stun control looks good. The follow-up as well on the Topson means he cannot move, but Anna's there to save the day with the hook back. BKB comes out, and now they're going to have to stand and fight because there is no way Infamous is letting them away from here.
Yeah, as soon as those BKBs come off, though, you see the turn starting to happen. Tier 1 beating down Medusa. She has to have it hold her ground the best she can with the mana shield up, but eventually wears out. No mana, no life means a dead Medusa when it's all said and done. You see Cuckoo managing to live. He's low on life, but he's got this decay stacks to steal. Oh, it's actually going to be taken by Leo Style with the Aegis, but he is going to die, and now he's going to resurrect and blink on out. So while all of that fight was taking place, Roshan getting low in the meantime. And eventually picked up. Well, Infamous, to get around this, they're going to all smoke up and try to find that engagement. There's the opening on Ana. Primal Roar. Going to start the wave, but immediately the Crimson card comes out of response to the background of the Rolling Thunder. Thousand Chaos in the back lines. You see the Shield Cross constantly coming down. Mirana with the buyback, and she's already died early on. As Undying, though, beating down with the Tombstone on top of Frank. Eventually, the Tombstone is killed off, though. Frank's still alive with the Blessed Activation from Thompson. He's just running like a madman. He's got the Lotus Orb effect as well to assist. And Beastmaster is dying throughout, but that's,
he's not done.
I guess, one of the 2 deaths, but we're not done just yet, though.
He's in trouble. He can't get away from this anymore. Top's going to try to stand his ground. They need some assistance, though. No more stuns means that Parker will be able to get out.
The most damage in that fight was actually done by the Medusa, and so we cannot overlook that fact. She did over 8,000 damage in that fight. Now, speaking of Medusa, that's not good.
She has Stone Gaze is on cooldown for 10 seconds. 10 seconds too long. That Deucer is going to die. They can't save her, because even if they can stun him up, Leshrac is still in the area. And Parker is going to be gone, dead for 80 seconds. Please tell me he has buyback. He does not. And if they realize that, they can take full control here.
Well, and this could be extra bad KP. Leo Style, he's in trouble now, too. He tried to save the Medusa to start this all off, having to get away. He's doing his best, and he has the ability to do so. Another blink in 1 more second, and is going to be fine. Moonlight Shadow's even committed.
Another Roche going the way of T1, and you would not have thought that all 3 Roches would be going into the pocket of the team that has Leshrac, Pudge, Undying as their cause.
I like how Pudge literally picks up everything, by the way.
Mine.
So he's like, it's all mine. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, this is initiation right after the fact. Beastmaster going to be done with the Pulverize, but immediately response, able to get the Primal Roar off. The Tombstone's down, though, and Beastmaster unable to be saved when it's all said and done. And Thompson, once again, continues to charge in. The back lines, Crystal Maiden is picked off. Leo Style. He's lost that Rolling Thunder, though, but he is annoying. They
need to get in, but Leo still confidently waiting around, trying to clear the creeps. Does maximize the time wasted by T1. They need every bit of time they can get because the Shracks are in the base. BKB gets activated. Voodoo going off. A lot of damage coming out from the Witch Doctor, but not enough. A lot being returned his way. Stone Gaze is going to be used very early by Parker. Hook back doesn't work out, courtesy of the Manta. But now you have nothing to defend your base with.
And this is a Pudge who, Cheese is in his backpack currently, but he's got the Aegis. So he's not worried. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see him fall. Look at Thompson's going to dive in. He's going to get the Lotus Orb effect to help keep him alive there, but that's going to be another Rax kill. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I've done better in my pub game. You know, it's not that impressive. Oh, God. I think anyone can do better than this Witch Doctor's KDA at this point, though. 18 devs now on the board. Hook back. Doesn't quite work out the way intended. Roll through from Leo style. Follow up looking good with the Primal Roar. Cuckoo staying alive at the moment, gets forced up even deeper, and Parker forced to activate everything and stand his ground. But Pudge will give over his life. It's only the Aegis, however, and the bigger issue remains. Thompson stands his ground, but goes deep. Maybe a little bit too deep here. Bloodstone is good, but I don't think it's that good. Or is it?
Yeah, that was a risky time for Thompson, but as I say, risky, maybe not so risky. They're going to get the kill onto Medusa. Oh, maybe not. Actually gets forced after away. You see Punch take the sun as well. Probably going to be wearing off in there, but the pulverizer slam dunk onto Medusa. She is forced to buy back onto though. Pop with the refresher. Running back in with another dismember, but he's going to have to BKB and run himself, getting on out of there. So there's a couple of times there where I was looking at T1 and being like, did they actually overcommit here?
Split Earth in the base, like we saw last time, does sound good.
Double Pulse Nova's a maintenance.
Double Edict though is pretty good. BKB, like, you're just gonna take the base. Great, let me just refresh and ignore your existence. Bye. Oh my god.
Over here, they're not ignoring existence of Crystal Maiden. They're gonna take care of all the freezing field being used, but she goes down, so does the support on the other side. Once again, a Witch Doctor. However, Beastmaster left in no man's land and picked off. He's dead for 85. Has buyback on the Beastmaster though. She gonna be dead. This is going to be a jump for the Rolling Thunder, but again, they're really desperate at this point. It's infamous with a slam in the background on Parker. Buyback from Beastmaster does come out. You see the Andis going to be activated on Primal B, so he's fine for the time being. Pudge, BKB's protected by that Tombstone, not so much. Although the Rip Heal is going to help keep it alive a little bit longer. KP,
the base though.
This is the last stand for Infamous.
Yeah, and it feels like they're already on their knees. Extra Rax is going down. There's just one left. The stun comes out to stop the TP bot, so Leshrac will have to walk there to finish off the Rax. He's got the Ag Shard, so he grabbed his Leshrac when he's been initiated on, saved Thompson, regen him up to full, and as a result, it feels almost impossible to kill off Thompson. There it is again. Anna's in, saves the day. Saving Private Thompson here, and even if he comes out now, he's going to be regurgitated in full health and happy.
Oh, they're trying to run it this time, but no, he pops on out like a special surprise and jumps right in. Looking to take out at least a Beastmaster chasing after the Medusa as well. Once again, Witch Doctor, he got hooked, he's dead, so a bit of distraction there, but we have Mega Creeps now spawn, so it does feel like Infamous just delaying what seems to be the inevitable.
They need something else, like a refresh on maybe your Beast or a stun. Initiation coming in,
we don't need this to happen.
Beast ult, push it away, can't get out, has to buy back straight away. Now the dive in towards the Medusa. She's holding on that Stone Gaze, but forced to use the BKB and is currently disarmed. Now she can't go in.
Yeah, she was struggling for the very beginning of that. Buyback rather than Crystal Maiden going to be coming back in. Buybacks on both sides, especially on the Radiant, but they're just pushing into the Fountain Medusa. With that in mind, Rapier though, standing here guarding the Fountain. Rampage on Thompson, because why not? He's getting low though. Nice Manta, it's going to be enough for the kill. The red numbers come out, but immediately Leshrac buys back and teleports right back in. It's like, all right, we had my fun. I got my Rampage. Let's actually finish the game now. Fortification, but TG's already called. So it is actually official, KP. T1 will take game one.
T1 looking tier 1 in this game.
Yes, it is a support silencer. Wow. Thompson Monkey King up against that Shadow. As usual, when you have an Enigma in the game, is going to be key from either side here.
Whoops. Smoke just got broke. Monkey King, what are you doing here? Mistakes have been made. And he hooks the wrong one. Thompson gets left in. They'll at least look for the trade out. But First Blood will go the way of Infamous. That was not the plan from T1. Looking at your pick and then making it even weaker than it is.
See, they're going to pick out Silencer. They're going to go for this kill. Silencer, Waimon, he's in trouble. Likely dead. Is going to do as much damage in return to the Enigma and going to allow for the turn from Ana to come out. So kind of just standing his ground, accepting death. And proved to be the correct calls. On a hook, it's not going to be a kill on Michael.
Oh, he's believing a little bit too much here.
Don't count it out. Definitely don't count it out.
I'm not. It's still possible. Hook bot lane though. Ana, ambitious. And well, it doesn't work out the best of ways for him in the end. Yeah, and meanwhile in the mid, things aren't too bad for Thompson. Like, he approached this lane the right way. He went for the Oog. He has 2 points in Jingu. Leo can't really get that pressure you usually see against a melee laner. It's just the way this lane works is, in theory, it should be SF favored. But if you get close, there's nothing you can do. Bot lane though. Roll through.
Silencer goes down first. Pudge as well.
Yeah. To be honest, he doesn't really need to spam that much. It feels like every time he's using abilities on this Tusk, it's leading to a kill. Mid lane, speaking of kills.
Wheel style, Requiem. He's going to be lifted up, though. Tossed in. Now the Requiem going up. No, the last word comes out, so he can't get the damn cast up, but we got a black hole. And that ain't being stopped for the time being. 1 down, 2 down. Silencer and Monkey King both will fall. So the Requiem being stopped over and over again.
Over the top.
Well, Parker
Cuckoo makes the best of a bad situation. He's like,
he actually doesn't have the Glaive of Wisdom yet, though, which would allow for that to even take place. So, and again, being a support, it's understandable. But as the game picks up, that of course going to become more of a factor. He's going to be involved here as the hook in onto Enigma. There is TP support. Enigma getting low. The auto attacks and the tower assisting for that kill. However, Ana goes down, though. Affliction with the toss to finish the job there. Michael, he's dead. Boundless Strike will take him out. He does have his mask Schematis, by the way. He might be in trouble. Look at the smoke play from T1 into the Ancients. They're picking him out. They know he's here. Do they have the jump? They're going in. Thompson, Boundless Strike. The onslaught. TP support coming in, though, but the global silence used as well, slamming him into the ground. Down goes Sven. He's out for 30, and now this response. It's here. Is it enough, though? Whitemon feeling the pain, thanks to the tusk, so he eventually goes down the black hole. Locked out with the Requiem, and Monkey King is going to fall as a result, so they lose their Sven, but there's a funny, but there's a steal from Zephyr. His own black hole. It's going to be countered, though. The yields up immediately. He's in the air, coming back down, putting the nuke out, but it's just too much damage to handle. There hasn't been a lot of overall push presence here in a scan.
They got Thompson
fighting. If there's a tree's destroyed, though, Monkey King's in trouble.
He's gone. Yep, trees get cut down. Yep, smoke they will. They're moving in to the dire jungle here. Affliction will break that smoke, and easy to sidestep a hook that's completely wrong location. However, won't get him out. So at least find a kill with the smoke. But the key thing to keep in mind here is the window of opportunity is still open for a long time. Infamous aren't building BKBs anytime soon, so you can just keep extracting kills across the map, both this Pudge and this Primal Beast, and that's what we're looking to do right now. Leo Style stuck in the river and in trouble, but maybe Breaky, maybe he'll still be able to get away courtesy of Michael.
Michael, he's the one in trouble now, though, so yep, saving his teammate, but Tusk, don't think he's getting away from this one. Just going to make it take as long as possible. Shadow Fiend, he's already well away, and Enigma's porting in next to him, but they're not done chasing, apparently. They're going in. Shadow Fiend going to be jumped the hook to secure the kill. When it's all said and done, Thompson, though, that Spirit Vessel's up on him, going to take the Storm Hammer to the face, the black hole on Cuckoo, but there's the global silence. We see to immediately counter it.
In trouble. Dismember's going to come out. Slows as well, so they can't easily retreat. Pulverize will keep them on the spot as well. Now, luckily for them, Ana is not willing to throw out the hook just yet, courtesy of Parker being in the neighborhood. But Parker's here. He's not farming, so he needs to find some kills. In on Ana. Slows are going to come out to keep them away, and maybe he can make his escape, but too low on the HP. Spirit Vessel ensures he can get out, and Infamous in the end turn it around.
When he has it, at least, and it's going to feel difficult to stop, but he doesn't have it yet, and they're trying to find it.
Sven in trouble. Lift's going to come out. Stun returned to its owner. Pulverize locks him in, and Parker is going to be going down.
Oh, there's those Ancients, so immediately goes over. 3-player smoke from the side of Infamous. They're hunting in the jungle themselves, not trying to create that room, but gets scouted out. Curse happens. A toss back on a Thompson. Wukong, no, he's going to be knocked up in the air. Stop for now. The BKB is going to wear it out with the hook. Pulls back Frank, goes for the ultimate, but immediately silenced once again. And with the Wukongs, maybe overkill, but they got him. Did he steal it?
Zephyr's got the black hole as well, so now they had to play really defensive. They did just ping Parker. The gluttony of a POS 1. Just let me hit a creep. Maybe 1 or 2 creeps. Sure. But we get to hit you as well. Michael.
Oh, Tusk.
Going in. Whether he likes or lumps it. Just going to turn around on him, though. Cold Strength comes out. Parker willing to fight. Blinks in straight away with the Storm Black Hole used against them. Pulverize as well. They can't even back off. It's going to turn against them here. Both going down. Cuckoo not done yet, though. Looks for an extra on the side. SF dead and Infamous in shambles.
That is the worst feeling ever if you're Enigma. It really is. Knowing that you not only died, but you gave up your black hole to the Rubik, and it's what sets up the next massive fight.
The problem right now is Infamous being forced to commit the black hole to even stand a chance of taking fights. At least this will be a freebie. And you don't have to press that button and risk a Rubik being in the neighborhood. T1 chills, and they let you just farm for a minute or two, and you can go for a God Strength Roche play and then follow up. But you can see T1 don't play that way. These guys have no chill. They are incredibly aggressive. They're keeping that up here in game number 2. Stuns come out. The initiation looking like it's going to backfire for Infamous as Affliction in a bit too deep. And the counterattack on the side, but the black hole there to counter it out. T1 turn about. The silence and opener was good enough to secure them around the pit. I'm pretty sure anyone dies to this Sven if he stuns them now, actually. They need to get out. Anna's waiting around. They catch two. Parker goes in, straight away takes out the Sansa. Anna will try to run away, gets the blink off, but Leo style catches him with the Yules. A Boogaloo to party and celebrate an easy two-tapper there.
Mid lane, they see what's happening top though. Guess what? It's a Primal Beast.
Oh,
Pushed up here and actually in trouble. The Black Hole solo locked into. They have a Requiem. They do. BKB is going to be wearing off soon. Midnight Pulse coming out. Is Requiem even needed? He's not going to go for it. He's got raises and team support. So there is the free kill on a Primal Beast. Michael's going hunting though. He's in the front lines with that smoke. The opportunity is near. There's the jump. Not the greatest target in the world. It's Pudge. He's going to pop his BKB and return with the Dismember. Arcane's Curse. Tusk likely dead. Maybe not for the time being.
No.
Dobson, Wukong's off to the side. Leo Style did not realize he was nearby. Now he's going to pop his BKB and try to run. They lose a Tusk. Yeah, Leo Style survives some way somehow. The Yule's on up. There's another fight taking place to the south here. Defalco steps in. The blink away from Leo Style manages to get away. Pudge now in trouble. And Pudge likely to hold the Spirit Vessel Smackdown for Cuckoo. No, Pudge survives KP.
Yup, and now Sven's being stunned up. They have got enough to protect him right now. Thompson's trying to turn upon him, but needs to be careful. Can't get the dodge out. Too much damage out of Parker, and he might even find more out of this. Cuckoo trying to make his great escape, but it seems he's a little bit too slow. A fight that looked like in the second half it could go the way of T1, but they did not have enough lockdown for this Sven. Cuckoo not able to connect. He wants an easy opener. Maybe they can find it. The stun comes out. Leo style. Late to activate the BKB, but don't worry. Cuckoo's still got something for you now that is activated. Backside, however, they've lost the Sansa, and this is where you don't want to fight. T1, Black Hole can come out against them, but no! Buyback instantly cancels out Frank's relevance here. Cuckoo and Thompson will chase him down, and all of a sudden, Infamous need to retreat.
Well, hey, Shadowfiend also gets picked up. Speaking of retreating, Tiny attempted to do so as well. He's just dead, though. You look at the south, though. You got Sven running back in. He's got God Strength still ready to go. He's looking to find Cuckoo. Not going to happen. Onslaught away has now been activated. And he's going to look to use it soon, but Thompson immediately Wukong slows down with the Boundless Strike. The 800 crit off the bat. Parker, though, pops the BKB. The Nullfire is activated, though. Parker needs to get out of here. He's still very low. He's got support nearby. Thompson chasing, but the Yule's on up. Sven is getting low and finally dead. 100 seconds he's out for. No buyback KP. Infamous in trouble.
God, Cuckoo is just zoning the entire team away on his own. They get the big kill. Like I said, no buyback. He's gone for 90 seconds. This game does get very hard if you wait too long, though, because Whitemon is slowly making his way towards a refresher. And that's why you're seeing Infamous make this move. Global got used. They're free to go, but only for 30 seconds. They need to make it count. Jump in, BKB activated by Cuckoo. He turns around against them. Tiny chose the wrong target to open up with. And all of a sudden, that window has closed.
Jumped in and became an immediate ragdoll. Meanwhile, Sven with the God Strength, he's hunting for somebody. He wants the silence. Look at he's just going B-left at this point. The back of the Black Hole. Going to be activated by Frank. Eventually going to be stopped, but the damage is done by Infamous. Tops in. He's going to melt down. The Aegis brings it back up. A Leo style. No Requiem was used earlier, but Sven is still here. He's got a Storm Hammer. Going to be silenced for the time being, but it doesn't matter. Monkey King is out for 90. Has a buyback, but they chase on a Cuckoo. And Infamous gonna annihilate this fight. Silencer, believe it or not, will be the only one to live.
And no core up for at least double that. This could be all three lanes.
They want at least the second set of bracks. Buyback from Monkey King, though. And they are going to try to hold the best they can. Yule's on up, and Leo Style immediately starts running away with his own BKB. Thompson unable to chase him down. That's been the game being played by Infamous pretty much all throughout, and not going to change now. But yeah, Whitemon, that refresher himself is not going to be happening anytime soon. This Black Hole, there's the first one. There's a refresher, though. It's like we saw this coming. The Requiem on top of Silencer kills him. He did his job, though, but there's the second Black Hole. The BKB is not going to matter. And Infamous looking to close out here in game number 2.
That's it. There's no way to come back. Zephyr, he was waiting for an opportunity to turn around with the Black Hole, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. He's going to be dropped. Cuckoo left alone on his lonesome. Buyback from Silencer is completely irrelevant here. And Infamous just completely stomped T1's hopes of taking this game.
I don't see T1 being able to stop this push, especially with your Monkey King and Pudge. Your position 1 and 2 still dead. I don't know if this is necessarily a drafting issue, but it does seem like T1, they invested a lot into countering this Enigma, not only with the Silencer, but across the board. It seems like the Rubik pickup especially, but
there it is.
Clearly that didn't matter.
Nah, GG gets cool. I mean, T1, I think you're right. They have this different style about them. They're committed to the idea of fast 5-man Dota.